Now Mahabharata, you need a certain context within yourself. This is a story which happened a little over 5,000 years ago, 3,140 BC. The war ended. And 3,102 BC, Krishna left his body. When the war ended, in about 3 to 4 months' time, the Kali Yuga began. When I say the Kali Yuga, in the movement of the solar system, I'm not talking about the movement of the planet. Now the solar system, here we are a solar system, our sun is here and we are all around. This itself is moving in the universe. This movement takes 25,920 years to complete this cycle. So, the larger star which is here inside this, the exact location, we do not know whether it is located centrally or somewhere to the side. From the effects and the way the climate changes and the way things happen upon the planet, we believe it is not in the center, it could be somewhere here or it could be somewhere here. It may not be that large, but it's somewhere here, the big star or a big system around which our system is going around. Whenever our system comes to a closer influence with this system, suddenly all the creatures living in this system, they rise to greater possibilities. Whenever our system moves away from this, the creatures living in this system, they come to the lowest level of possibility. When the creatures come to the lowest level of possibility, we say, this is Kali Yuga. Don't look so disappointed. I will tell you some good news.
So this division of yugas runs like this. If you divide this by two to split it into two halves, you will come 12,960. 12,960. So this is the journey from here to here. One half to cover the 4 yugas. It takes 12,960 years. The Satyuga lasts for 5,184 years. The Treta Yuga lasts for 3,888 years. The Dwapara Yuga will last for 2,592 years. The Kali Yuga lasts for 1,296 years. So if you add them up, you come to 12,960 to run the 4 yugas. 4 yugas 2 times over is 25,920. The end of Krishna's era is 3,102 BCE. Right now, we are in 2012. That means this is 5,114 years since Krishna's era ended. If you take away 2,592 years, which is the cumulative number of years considering the 2 Kali Yugas, which is at the bottom of the ellipse, you get 2,522 years. The duration of Dwapara Yuga being 2,592 years, we still have 70 years left for the completion of Dwapara Yuga. That means 2082 we will be completing Dwapara Yuga and moving into Treta Yuga. The world will go through another upheaval, not necessarily in terms of war, but we will go through upheaval probably in terms of a population explosion and natural calamities, and move into the next era of well-being and upward movement of human consciousness.
So if you go by this, here starts the Satyuga when it's closest to our super sun, not our sun, the super sun. When we are closest to that, this is Satyuga. Here, human mind will be at its highest capability. People's ability to know life, people's ability to communicate, people's ability to live joyfully will be at its highest possibility, or in other words, we'll have sensible people. That's all it takes. To live well on this planet, all it takes is a bunch of sensible people, we can live well. So at this time, human ability to communicate at its best, because when it's here, the ether in the existence will be very close in the atmosphere. Right now, the etheric sphere of the planet is risen to a certain point. There was a point when it was much higher, now it has come a little closer. So when it is Satyuga, when it is positioned like this, the ether will be very close. When ether is very close, if I want to say something to you, I don't have to say it. With my eyes closed, you know what I want to say. Now don't start imagining, it's a danger. If the ether comes down a little bit, but still high enough, then I don't… If I close my eyes, you won't know what I'm doing, but if I open my eyes and look at you, you know what I'm saying. You can enhance the ether in so many ways, we'll look at that. If the ether comes down some more, you can know by breath. If you go into the forest, you will see, because visually you're mostly blocked, after some time you will see the most significant way of knowing things is only by smell. Most animals are living there, knowing things only by smell. Because of such concentrated life energy, the ether is high. Because the ether is high, they don't have to see. They know it. If you talk, they'll get confused. When the ether is very low, you have to talk and talk and talk. Otherwise, they won't get it. Even if you talk, they won't get it. You have to knock and talk and knock and talk to make them get it. Yes. So the etheric content in the atmosphere will determine how sensitive your ability to communicate is. To create etheric content, there are many things one can do. So this is why Krishna said, in Kali Yuga, which is down here, which is so far away from the super sun, the ether will be so low, no point trying to teach them yoga, trying to teach them meditation, trying to teach them mantras, yantras, this, that, they won't get it. Just teach them devotion. If they're devout, then they will generate their own ether. There will be an etheric content in the atmosphere. Because of this, they will perceive. This is said thousands of years ago. They say functions like electricity, magnetism, realizing that the whole body is an electric structure and the whole universe is an electric structure, will come naturally as the solar system moves closer. So right now we are moving into Treta Yuga, which is the second best time that can happen in this cycle. And Krishna also said, after over 5,000 years, there will come a 10,000-year period of fabulous time. We won't make it there, but we can set the foundations for it. That we can have the joy of creating an atmosphere where there will be a 10,000-year stretch of golden time upon the planet. This is not all predictions and conjecture. This has a very deep-rooted understanding with what happens with the human mind in relation to the planet on which we live. We don't just live on this planet, we are the planet. If you don't understand this today, you will understand this when you're buried. Planet understands that you are just a part of the planet. You think something else of yourself. So, a story begins because you have false ideas about yourself. Mahabharata is a grand misconception of human beings and their sufferings, their rise, their falls. It goes on simply because human beings are struggling to come in tune with it. Somebody is in tune with it, whatever he tries to say, everybody misunderstands, both who are on this side and that side. Because this is not something, life is not something that can be said. If you open your eyes, you can see the light. Simply, just like that, if this life opens up, if it can feel life, it can become life. It cannot be told. Telling is only to inspire. Telling is only to de-mesmerize you from your own self-mesmerism. Every human being has hypnotized himself or herself into their own limitations and they believe this is it, this is it. If you undo that hypnotism, they will feel fearful because it is a limitless existence. So you will have to… if they're spinning this way, you have to spin them this way for some time, for them to feel they're going somewhere. The problem is, you're walking in this direction. If I tell you you're walking the wrong way, oh, is that so? And you turn around and you start walking this way. If you're arrogant, you say, I don't care, and you keep going and fall in the pit. But you are a gentle one. If you say somebody says you're going the wrong way, you will turn around and walk this way. No, 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 not this way, you're going the wrong way. Oh, is this way? No, 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 you're just going the wrong way. That's difficult. So the whole Mahabharata is just this effort. No matter what they're doing, everybody thinks they're doing it for the good. My good, your good, somebody else's good, everybody else is good, whatever kind of good, everybody thinks they're doing it for the good. But everybody is neither good, nor bad, nor right, nor wrong, it just goes on the story.
Krishna, do you believe in the possibility of peace?
I think what I say is possible.
I'm putting a veil on my eyes. I will never take it off. Bhishma! Save me.
Let each one go to his limit. Draupadi, your new masters are here. Choose a new husband. If you listen carefully, at the end, you'll be someone else.